What's up? What's up? It's your boy Dwell, aka Mr. J, again aquí en la casa, here to represent, doing my thing, coming at you sideways. So you know this is how I do it. Want to send shout outs to all my gente, to all my people, to all my subscribers, to all the people showing love, to all the people supporting, giving me feedback, live and on here. You know, it's a few, but the ones that I get, thank you. Today I want to do a movie recommendation. This movie recommendation is Judas and the Black Messiah. It's on HBO. Like I said, I did a video before on HBO. I think they've been doing the thing compared to all the other streaming services. They've been doing a good job. I started watching this movie and I got a little inspired. You know, don't get me wrong, I got a little inspired. I got to gain some respect for the movement, for the civil rights movement of back in the day. You know what I mean? The way the people would move, the way the people would think, and you know the what they were really fighting for back in the day. This movie is basically based on the Black Panthers. It's pretty new. I don't got too much information on it right now. Let me see if I could bring some up real quick online. Got my computer right here. I'll look it up. It's Judas and the Black Messiah. It's a new film, 2021. It has some noticeable actors. The story is based on Fred Hampton. What tripped me out was at the end of the movie, because you have it in your head that these people are grown men, grown adults. These people making these type of movidas are grown men, grown adults. You know, spoiler alert, you might get some spoilers through this video if you're watching it, but it's a movie recommendation. Judas and the Black Messiah. What tripped me out was the way this man worked. Yeah, he was a man, but what tripped me out was that at the end of the movie, when he died, he was 21 years old. That's like, damn, you know what I mean? That's 11 years ago me, pretty much. I'd expect this guy, when you're watching the movie, to be my age or older, pretty much. And that's what tripped me out. When he was 21, he got killed. And I've heard before how the government pretty much was on the mission to shut them down. You know what I mean? I don't know the whole details of it, but I heard pretty much the government did what they had to do to shut this movement down. Obviously, it's not beneficial to the government, but it was beneficial to the people at those times. You know what I mean? The Black Panther was a movement, a group, and a way of thought at the end of the day. I don't know. I'm not from those times. Pretty much, the Black Panther movement, I really don't know the history of them. But I know, you know, they were a type of military ideal group. I don't know. I might be wrong. But they were a movement, pretty much. You know what I mean? And this movie's pretty cool. It pretty much shows how the FBI went into one guy. It's a true story. This movie's based on the true events. Real names, real characters. So pretty much it goes to show how the FBI got one black man to infiltrate. I mean, they played with that black man's head too. You know what I mean? Pretty much they played with that black man's head, because pretty much that's what the white man was doing to all these people. Pretty much, I don't know, today they play with everybody's head, and they still play with the black man's head. I'm pretty sure the government, the white man. But I'm talking about, you know, what was going down in these times. Because much respect to all these black men that put their lives on the line. Because of, I have a video on Martin Luther King. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, what they did, what all these black men did, it wasn't just for them. Why? Because me and you are right here doing our thing. When in reality, if it weren't for what they did, we probably wouldn't have been doing our thing. Whatever you're doing right now, you're doing it at a much easier, with a much better thought than what they did. pretty much this man was moving around. Obviously, it's called Judas and the Black Messiah, because if you guys know who Judas was and the Messiah is, and if you don't know, maybe you should know. But that's why they named it, because this guy infiltrated what the other man was doing, which was uniting the people, getting the people together, getting the gang members together. It's based in Chicago, but I know the Black Panthers were everywhere. But this is based on Chicago. It just shows you what they were doing. You get a good idea of what the Black Panthers were all about. And this man was uniting pretty much. He even went in the movie, which is all based on true events. He went into a Confederate type environment, white people, and even brought those people to their sides, and they were waving the Confederate flag. You know what I mean? That's just to show how powerful this man was. He went into gang territories, brought those gangs back to back the Black Panthers. You know what I mean? He went into the Puerto Ricans territory and got their back. So pretty much he was for. At the end, it goes to show, you know what I mean. Sometimes we don't, as a different color, we don't appreciate what these men did in the past for us, because at the end, it's also for us. Martin Luther King, he's the one we're taught about in school. For some reason, they don't talk to us about Malcolm X, but those are important names. And this is a new name that I heard. I don't know too much, but it's a name that's been thrown out there for a reason. Fred Hampton. And pretty much gives an idea of what the government, the FBI, the federales, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same at the end of the day, did in order to break them down, to stop them. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure you've heard nowadays the Black Panthers kind of converted into what is now called the Blood Gang, because the Black Panthers used to use the word blood. Pretty much in that movie you hear them talk like that. Blood, what's up, blood? I don't really know to that extent, but I guess at the end it shows the evidence, which the Bloods is a whole different scenario now. I ain't gonna talk about that. It's a whole different idea, a whole different concept, and a whole different thought. But I just want to recommend this movie, Judas and the Black Messiah. At the end of the day, you see the clip of the only interview, the guy who infiltrated, because the government pretty much got that black man by the balls or by the nuts, whatever you want to call it, and they made so he won't go to jail. Pretty much whatever he got caught doing, it says it right there. He was only gonna get 6 years, but that guy was scared. He didn't want to take the 6 years. So in reality, they just wanted to infiltrate. And at the end, it kept moving up to where he had to pretty much kill the guy. You know what I mean? Pretty much, they took advantage of the black man too. At the end of the day, a rat, whatever it was, I don't know. I don't know the times. I don't know the position he was put in. There were different times, but they took advantage of him too, technically. They made him into a rat. And there's an interview at the end where it kind of shows the only interview he ever did. And I don't know what happened to where when he did that interview in 1990, that man pretty much committed suicide. The guy who infiltrated, the informant, I guess in better words, excuse me if I call him a rat, because at the end, I don't know. Those are different times. And a white government pretty much manipulated that black man to their will so he could do what they wanted him to do. So it's still a different situation. You know what I mean? I guess to many, I guess I'll leave that term out. But yeah, he's an informant. They, you could call him whatever you want after that. I'll let his own people or the people that were involved in that organization group take care of that situation, because I don't know. Pretty much, I got some respect for these people. Gave me a little bit of thought to how groups used to move back then, and much respect. You know what I mean? I don't really know the full extent of it. In reality, this is the only Black Panther thing I've ever seen. I don't know too much history, but I know during the civil rights movement, there was also the Brown Berets and different organizations fighting for equality or civil rights. There you get it. There you go. Civil rights. It's a real good movie. Check it out. You know what I mean? All you raza, sometimes we're ourselves. I've heard many people say, in reality, there's racism everywhere. I've heard people say, why the black man starting this, starting that. But in reality, maybe we should, they've gone through so much compared to us at the end of the day. You know what I mean? They've been through so much, and at the end they have the right. They have the right. I can't take that away from them. As a group, as a people, as a race, as a color, I don't step in their realm when it comes to issues or situations like that. My respetos. Do what you guys gotta do. And one day I hope we don't gotta go through it, and I hope one day it stops for everybody, and everything gets to how it really should be. We all one people. We all one race. At the end of the day, we all one blood. We all the same. We all are born the same. We all take craps the same. We all are eat the same. We all need to eat. We all breathe the same. We all pretty much have the same body parts, whatever. So we all the same people at the end of the day. So I encourage everybody to get a different way of thinking. There's no need to hate. Instead of hating a person for their color, in fact, don't even hate. But if you're gonna really come at somebody, come at them for who they are. No need to play it any other way. Come at a person for who that person is, and that's it. For whatever action they committed towards you, and that's it. Man to man, woman to woman, whatever you want to say. Ain't no need to go beyond that. It's a real good movie. Let me see if I could get some information. Pretty much Fred Hampton is played by the guy who comes out in Black Panther. Daniel Kaluuya, I guess that's his name. The informant is called Lakeith Stanfield. And pretty much, I mean, those are probably the names. The you'll recognize pretty much the guy who played he comes out in that movie, the guy who played the Fred Hampton, the main role. He comes out in, I think, that movie called Get Out, where those white people manipulate people's minds. I forgot the name of the house, but he comes out there. Once again, it's a good movie. Check it out. It's 2 hours and 6 minutes long, based on true stories. It's on HBO Max, and you could probably find clips of it anywhere on YouTube and whatnot. So check it out. Maybe we could learn something from it too, or get a different type of mindset, different type of thoughts. You know what I mean? To the way, if you really want to be out there fighting for what is right at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, if you're gonna fight, make sure you fight for what is right. You know what I mean? Don't fight for things that ain't right. Think about what that means. It's your boy Dwell, aka Mr. J, coming at you sideways. Tune in. Like I said in my other video, I haven't really been uploading because I'm working on some music, and that takes some time too. That's going to take some time off my hands, but I'll be in the mix no matter what. Stay tuned. Peace.